That's nice.
Hey Overthinkers, I'm Courtney and welcome to the Overthinker Guide. So today we're going to be talking about day one of the Chicago trip that I took with my sister. We actually went to go see SZA. You can see I got my merch here. So this is me and my sister's first time going to Chicago together in 15 years. So the last time we went there we were like 12. We're from Atlanta, so of course we're going to go through Hartsfield-Jackson, which is the busiest airport in the world. That always still shocks me. So I went through security and we met up after and we went up to our gate, and our flight was only like an hour and 40 minutes. Like they definitely shaved off some time in the air, and we landed in O'Hare. So Chicago has two different airports, O'Hare and Midway. When we landed and we were trying to get to where the Blue Line station was for the airport, I was getting a little turned around. I did have to ask one of the security guards for help. But we eventually made our way there. I would suggest if you're visiting Chicago to get a Ventra pass. So I have a card that I load via the Ventra app. So definitely download the Ventra app. If you're just going to go there one time, you don't think you're ever going to really visit anytime soon, you can go to the station to get a pass, and they have a 1-day pass, 3-day pass, or 7-day pass. It's definitely going to be, if you plan on using public transportation a lot, it's definitely going to be cheaper to get one of those passes because you can swipe it for as many times as you need. And I would say per person, you can't swipe for yourself and for someone else because it's going to say a double swipe. So definitely get a pass. I already had the app, so I just loaded it from the app. I told my sister to go ahead and download the app, and she got a card added to her wallet, her digital wallet, and that's how we moved around. So we got on the Blue Line, and the reason why I don't fly into O'Hare and really fly out of O'Hare is because it takes so long to get to downtown. Now, if you're flying in to go to a concert and it's at the Rosemont Theater, then I would fly into O'Hare because it's right next to the Rosemont Theater. You're probably going to stay at a hotel near the Rosemont Theater. That's a little different. But if your main objective is to be downtown, I would fly into Midway, personally. So it takes about 40 minutes from the Blue Line to get downtown. So once we got downtown and got off our stop, our hotel was like a block away, and so the stop we got off at was LaSalle. There are stairs to walk up, so if you have a big suitcase, I would maybe get off at Jackson. I'm not sure. So yes, we stayed at Hotel Blake, but I've stayed at Hotel Blake before in the past. My mom has stayed there when she visited me in college because it was like right next to my dorms. I really like Hotel Blake. They've actually renovated it since I had last been, and it looks really nice there. My sister said it fit my aesthetic because it was very writing based. They had typewriters and books and everything like that. So there is kind of a theme going on.
That's nice.
Once we arrived, we were able to check in early because we got there like maybe about 12, and check-in isn't until 3 p.m. So we were able to check in early, and we had a nice room.
That's nice.
dropped off our bags, got settled, and we were starving. My sister said she was wanting some deep dish, so I said, oh, okay, well then let's just go get deep dish first. Like, let's kick off our first Chicago meal with a classic deep dish pizza. So after I got my eyebrows done, we went to Lou Malnati's in the South Loop, and we had Shay, who was our server. She was fantastic. So if you're in the South Loop, definitely, if you get Shay, you're gonna be taken care of. We originally were just gonna get the pizza. We got personal pieces for each of us, and then our waitress was like, oh, well, the pizza's gonna take about 30 minutes. Do you guys want, to get an appetizer? And of course, I should have known that this was like a tactic, but we were starving, so we just said we were gonna go ahead and order an appetizer. This was not a bad thing because it was really good. It's just that we were gonna regret it later because we got full. We couldn't even finish our pizza, but anyway, the appetizer we got was the spinach stuffed bread. So it's a cheesy spinach stuffed bread, and it comes with a marinara sauce. And for the pizza, I ordered the classic Malnati's, or I think it's the Malnati Chicago Classic, and my sister made her own deep dish pizza, which I think was roughly around the same price, honestly. And it was really good.
Ooh!
The first time I had Lou Malnati's, it wasn't bad. I just was like, this is okay. But I think it was because I ordered with a group of people and we just got cheese and tomato. So I was just like, it's okay. But what I had, it was really good. We only ate half of our pizza, and we saved it because we'll just eat that for dinner because we weren't gonna really have time to eat dinner before the concert anyway. So after that, we walked from there to the Buckingham Fountain, which I mentioned in the last video. That is something you can do for free in Chicago and visit and see.
That's nice. That's nice.
So we saw that, and then we were gonna walk from there to the Bean because my sister never got to see the Bean while we were here the last time we were here together. And when we got to the Bean, it was closed due to construction.
The Bean is closed, but so this is what's behind it.
And I mentioned that in the last video. I was very upset because it was an experience that she hadn't had yet, and we just ended up walking back to the hotel to get ready for the concert.
That's nice.
So I actually am gonna end it here. I'm gonna leave the concert, make it its own video. So be on the lookout for our SZA concert experience next week. If you like what you've seen, please leave a like, maybe subscribe, leave a comment of your first time in Chicago or what you would do when you visit Chicago. But until then, I'll see you later, Overthinkers.
That's nice.